Do you have a story to share with the world? Of course you do. We all have stories to share. An Anchor podcast allows you to share your interests in a way that connects to others all across the globe. If you have been considering starting your own podcast and don't know where to begin, Anchor makes it easy to record, edit, and publish with the click of a button. You can even add music. Whether it's crime dramas, self-improvement, paranormal adventures, or tips about parenting, you too can share your unique imprint on the world. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. You've got this. I believe in you. Welcome to the Existential Empath Podcast. My name is Tanya, and I am an intuitive empath. My intention is to share valuable tools and techniques that I have learned so you can tap into your own inner healer naturally and intuitively. Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on and do a really quick video here while it was on my mind. I'm beginning to notice something that's been kind of coming into my reality a lot, and it's specific to empaths. I work with a lot of different empaths, and just recently I joined a local group that was focused on expanding consciousness, spiritual awakening, disclosure. It was kind of like a very umbrella type group, and I was just really curious, so I decided to go. And when I showed up there was a lot of people in the group who were sharing a lot of different stories about seeing a whole bunch of different numbers, synchronicities, not understanding what a synchronicity was. They were also experiencing a lot of different things in their dream state. They were talking about, picking up on other people's energies. And immediately I knew that these folks that were saying these things were empaths, but they didn't really know that they were empaths. They didn't understand what an empath was. And so after the meeting, I kind of pulled a few of them aside and we chatted a little bit. And in that little talk that we had, all of these things started to happen. We started to get shivers and chills. We started to have these downloads. We started to have synchronicities popping up, like the numbers in the restaurant where we were all synchronistically coming together. Personally, for me, I've been seeing 44 for about a year now. And my synchronicity started off with 9/11. I kept seeing it a lot. And basically what it was telling me was to slow down and pay attention. And then right after that, I started to see 11/11. And then mine escalated to 22. And now I've been pretty steady with 44, 444, 4444 for about the last year. Well, when I came in contact with this other group of empaths, they were seeing different number synchronicities. And some of them were seeing 333, others were seeing 22 or 228. And after we all met and we had those conversations and we had those downloads, we began to activate one another. And when we left the next day, the people who were not seeing 44 were now seeing 44 continuously. I started to see 333, which I had not seen at all. And I started to see 222 or 228 repetitively. So where I'm going with this video is that a lot of us as empaths, we have this very kind of deep feeling that we need to isolate, we need to hermit, or we just have a tendency to hermit. And believe me, I went through that stage too. It's a part of the spiritual awakening process as we begin to kind of navigate through the illusion of the 3D world, and we're trying to feel out those energies and what's draining us and what's fueling us. And so it's so important for us empaths to get together, because what we are doing is we are activating different strands in our DNA. We are activating these synchronicities. Each and every one of us holds a key, and when we get together, it just amplifies. And when we activate one another, these synchronicities come quicker and quicker and quicker. So I met with this group back on Thursday of last week, and I will tell you that this week has been off the charts with synchronicity. So I feel like I was activated, and then we're planning our own separate group now where we can get together the 4 or 5 of us that had these activations. And during that process of me trying to schedule this for everybody to come together, everyone was having these deja vu experiences. So from my understanding, what a deja vu is it's us in different realities, different parallel realities, and then we come together, and that's when we experience that deja vu. If you guys have another explanation, then please, I'd love to hear it. But that's what I understand. It's different timelines, and when our timelines merge, we experience a deja vu. So what we are feeling is that we have done this before. We have met before. We're being reminded of this. We're being awoken to this again. So get out there, guys. Meet other starseeds, meet other empaths, and activate each other, connect with each other. This is how we are all going to ascend, okay? This is how we raise the consciousness of the planet. This is how we raise our own consciousness. And you know, when we were alone and separated from one another, that's when we were learning how to master our own energy. Now it's time. It's 2020. It's time for clarity. It's time for us to come together, to join together, to bring each and every one of our lights together to create more light, a bigger light, a light of oneness, a light of unity. And when we come together, I'm telling you, you will feel it. You will feel it in the chills. You will feel your body vibrate. You will have those deja vu experiences. There's so many different ways that you will feel activated. You may get some inspirational downloads. You may have people come into your life that weren't coming into your life before. Maybe you were feeling stuck and stagnant, and now you're in that flow state, guys. When you start to activate one another, you get into a natural flow state. And what happens is each and every one of you starts to come into flow, and then everything just starts to come together. It's really, really a cool experience. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and just share any of your thoughts on this. Share any experiences that you've had going through this process. Have you met other starseeds, empaths, light workers? Have you activated each other? Have you noticed things change when you come in contact with them? So I'd love to hear your experiences.
You deserve to navigate your life as an empath in alignment with health, happiness, and abundance. To learn more about the services that I provide, including Beyond Quantum Healing Hypnosis, EFT tapping, and the Emotion Code, visit my website at www.thesoulcafe.org.